And it's simply because that bridge gives the front of the sneaker a firmament that then tells it to bend where your foot bends, at the ball of your foot.
So can I ask where it actually bends in the shoe now? Are we bending up in the middle of the laces?
Absolutely. It's going to bend a little bit further back, maybe about a quarter of an inch back from the first lace hole. And if you put your foot in the sneaker, that should be exactly where the ball of your foot falls.
But do you feel a difference with it creasing in that other position?
Barely.
Like I'm the type of guy that, like when I'm in front of a computer desk, I have the chair low, so I cross my feet, and sometimes I got like 1 foot back, and I'm pushing on the crease as an example. You know, like I think people do that even without thinking about it sometimes.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? And if you do that with the DeCreaseR in, what you're going to feel is it basically just feels like the toe box is kind of firm.
Right.
And the only way that you will notice that it's in there is if you bring your toes up to the toe box and try to push your toes through the toe box, like as if when you was a kid trying to tell how big your sneakers are and stuff. You push your toe up to the roof of the shoe to feel where your big toe is.
Right.
You know, if you did that with the DeCreaseR in, yeah, you're going to feel a firm piece of plastic inside of there.
Have you thought about putting like a velour on the bottom of it?
Well, as I was about to get to,
okay, sorry, go ahead.
My final production actually is going to be coated with fabric, very similar to a velour, the inside of a sock, that type of cotton.
Right.
It's going to be lined with it on both sides so that you can use it unilaterally, left to right. You don't need a different size thing to go left or to go right. You just flip it over.
That's
And
cool.
the application is going to be easy as hell. What I'm doing is I'm keeping it a one size trim to fit application, which is going to keep production costs down, which means people can buy them a lot easier. They're more affordable. You know, they're probably going to come in. I think I'm going to package it after the samples are issued. I'm going to end up packaging it in where you can get 4 pair, 10 pair, 20 pair at a time.
Yep.
All right. And you know, because my goal in even doing this was to try to give it away for as little as possible. That's why I came out with the do-it-yourself version for free.
Right.
You know, and there's a lot more behind why I gave it for free too, because you know I've gotten a lot of enjoyment about even being involved in the sneaker culture. You know, it's given a lot to me. As you know, not to sound corny or make a pun out of it, but it literally has fed my soul. You know, it filled a gap in my life because when I was writing mortgages, I was very unhappy. I was going through a time where I kind of felt like I lost my identity. I was no longer doing anything creative. And an important thing to know about me, too, as to where a lot of this passion comes from is that I'm a cancer survivor. When I was 15, I had bone cancer, and I battled through it for 2 years. And it's very, very easy when you go through something like that to kind of lose yourself. And I think that's